Martinez, the Keto Dad here, and have you heard the buzz about keto? Maybe you've heard the ketogenic diet, you've heard somebody talking about eating more fat, or maybe even drinking ketones, but there is definitely a buzz upon us about keto. And I've been getting a lot of questions like, where do I start? How do I do this? Is keto for me? And my reality is it's for me, it's for my family, it's for my mom, my dad, my grandma. It's something that everybody can do, especially if they keep it simple. So today, I have for you a little Keto 101 training, the keto basics that you're gonna love. You're gonna be able to apply these steps. And if you do, like literally in the next couple of months, you can go from being tired, you can be addicted to Red Bull or Monster, to having vitality, feeling amazing, having energy, showing up better for work, showing up better for your family, and even sleeping better at night, because that is the power of keto. All right, let's get started. So, first, I have 3 simple steps for kind of beginning this journey. Everything that I talk about is about creating a lifestyle, not a diet. If you want to do a diet, go buy a book on a diet, go cold turkey, go stress yourself out over macros. Like, if that sounds like something that you want to do, absolutely. Like, that does work for a lot of people, but honestly, I don't think it works for the majority. It didn't work in my house. It didn't work for my mom, my dad, my sister, or my wife. But you know what? By doing these simple steps that I'm going to talk about now, it will work for you. So, step number 1 is cut the sugar. Now, this sounds super simple, and it's actually as easy said as done. Just start looking at labels and notice where there's added sugar. Are you eating a ton of fruit? There's a lot of sugar in that. Just stop bringing it home. Do you have a bunch of white sugar at home? Go replace it with something else. You can watch a lot of our videos. We talk about different sugar replacements that taste amazing, that still provide that sweetness you're looking for, but they're not spiking your blood sugar at the same time. So cut the sugar, like sodas, get those out of your house. Sugary cereals, get those out of your house. Processed foods that have a lot of added sugar, skip those. Number 2 is really, really simple. This is simply lower carbs. Now, this kind of goes along the lines of sugar, but I added it in there anyways because, like, if you just now focus on, okay, instead of having oatmeal for breakfast, instead of having Cheerios for breakfast, I'm going to have bacon and eggs. I'm going to have eggs, or maybe I'm going to put some coconut oil and some butter in my coffee. Right? I'm going to have a keto coffee. Just by doing these things, and then at lunch, instead of having a Jimmy John's sandwich, you're going to have a Jimmy John's unwich without the bread. Do you see how the carbs start to subtract? And all of a sudden, you are slowly living the ketogenic lifestyle. Now, number 3, this one's where it gets kind of fun. Add in fats. And I'm going to preface this with healthy fats. Now, some people ask, like, what's the difference between a healthy fat and a non-healthy fat? The reality is healthy fats are ones that exist naturally, right? Ones that are on animals that are grass-fed, that are organic, like really healthy animals. Fat that comes from things that grow in nature, like coconuts, right? The unhealthy fats are the ones that they have created or mass-produced, like canola oil, vegetable oil, that kind of stuff that's not real anymore. They've destroyed those fat molecules to create it in that form and to remove the saturated fat, like add in healthy fats. So what are some examples? We got avocados are amazing, butter is amazing, even bacon from nitrate-free bacon, that's okay too. Obviously, don't, like, the more processed and the more, like, the further it is from the source, that makes it not so great. So, step 1, cut the sugar. Step 2, lower carbs. Step 3, add in healthy fats. Now I'd love to talk to you a little bit about how to apply this. Like, this is the theory. This is what you need to do. Now the question is, how do you do it? Okay, we have 3 simple steps for applying this on a daily basis. And guess what? It is simple. So step number 1 is win breakfast. And Here's what's fun. Winning breakfast is easy. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be difficult. Literally, all you have to do is remove the carbs from breakfast, meaning the cereal, the oatmeal, the donuts, the pancakes, and then replace them with keto-friendly options like bacon and eggs, sausage and eggs. Eggs are wonderful. If you don't love eggs, there's great options that you can use also, like keto porridge or keto oatmeal. There are recipes for those. Check our page. We have tons of different recipes for those. There's even keto-friendly coffee cake. We've made keto-friendly donuts. We've made keto-friendly pancakes, keto-friendly waffles. The list just goes on and on and on. If you just choose to win breakfast, you're going to start your day out right. Now, here's the thing. If you can't win breakfast, just skip it. No one's probably told you that before. I was always like my mom saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But the reality is it's the most important meal of the day to get right. If you get breakfast right, then you are setting yourself up for success. You're not spiking your blood sugar in the morning. You're not having that insulin come out saying, store fat, store fat, store fat. You're actually allowing yourself to be in fat burning mode, which is where you want to be. So, number 2 is win lunch. You can see where this is going, right? Now, what are some ideas for a good lunch? You could have pickled cream cheese roll-ups, like put some cream cheese on some salami or ham, wrap pickle up, cut them. Oh, delicious. That's a great keto lunch. You could do an unwich, where you just take a lettuce wrap and some meat and cheese and mayonnaise and mustard. Make it delicious however you like your sandwich and just eat it like that. You can do a chicken salad. You can do an egg salad. You can do a salad with some like ranch on it, maybe some bacon bits or some turkey or something on there, an avocado on there. Lots of great options for lunch. Keep it simple, right? You're going to remember my tagline you probably have heard is simple, fun, keto. So if you keep it simple and have fun in the process, keto is easy, right? So number 3 is make dinner low carb. What does this mean? It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to worry so much about, oh, what am I going to have for dinner? Like, just eat dinner. So think about what you normally eat and then pull out the carbs. We used to have a lot of like pasta and different things. Well, guess what? You can replace the pasta for zoodles from zucchini. We had zoodles last night with marinara sauce and meat in it. It was amazing. Just choose the lower carb options. Remember, lower the carbs. Look at labels. Look for the ones that have less sugar in them and use those. Another great option is like if you get like a pork loin or something, cook that up. Then have some vegetables. Cook your vegetables in butter or in coconut oil, and you've got yourself a keto-friendly meal. All you have to do is pull the carbs out, and you can find fun ways to add in the healthy fats like the butter and the coconut oil. So that makes it really, really simple. If you get these 3 things down, you are living the keto lifestyle, and it's sustainable. It doesn't become a really restrictive diet. It actually becomes a great way of living that will support you for the long term. So, in closing, hopefully you've taken from these 6 things here, like the key to success on this lifestyle. To me, the key is taking small, gradual changes, just making one little change at a time, and then bringing your family into the fold, slowly turning over your pantry to having keto-friendly options, replacing flour with almond flour, replacing your normal white sugar with Swerve, and different stevia options, and just kind of slowly changing those meals out to the point where you're no longer eating a lot of carbs and sugars. Now you're eating healthy fats, a little bit of protein, carbs are coming from your veggies, and you feel amazing. I have a phrase, though, that I want to leave you with, I think that is really powerful, is don't mess up. Don't mess up! No, that's not it. Good for perfect. In our society, we think we have to be perfect. We think that in order to have success, you have to be 100% all the time. But you know what? Because of that mentality, most of us never start. Because of that mentality, most of us will do it for a few days, and then it's like, oh, I'm not perfect anymore. Oh, it's too confusing, and we stress out, we get uncomfortable, and we go back to our other ways. So guess what? Don't mess up good for perfect. Focus on just starting. Focus on just making small changes. Focus on applying these things, and the keto lifestyle will become something that you love and something that you have success with. So welcome to the Keto Dad community. I'm excited to have you here. If you haven't liked our page yet, make sure you click that like button and follow us as we bring you more and more great content from me, the Keto Boss Babe, my little keto children, and many in the community. With that, have an awesome day. Remember, keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it keto.